right, so we're going to look at deadlifts. Deadlifts are important to keep in mind that they are not like squats. I hear some people say that deadlifts are like squats except the weight's on the ground instead of on your shoulders. They're not, and here's why. With a squat, you've got your feet as your base of support, and you've got your load on your shoulders, which sits over your base of support, okay? With a deadlift, if you approach the bar, you'll notice that the bar is in front of you. So your load here is actually in front of your base of support. And the reason for this is because if you want to target your back, that weight needs to be away from the axis, which is your hips and knees, but primarily hips. This is why the deadlift is different. So now that we know why it's different, now we know how to, a little bit of how to execute properly. What I recommend is you walk up to the bar and you have the bar basically cut your feet in half from front to back, okay? It's best to keep your feet, knees, and hips in line. So I like to use a hip width stance for my feet. You want for your hands to basically drop straight down, okay? This is why shoulder width is awful for deadlifts, because what happens is, if you watch me, the farther my hands go apart on the bar, the lower I have to lean over, right? That's going to be risky and dangerous for your back, okay? So if we do hip width, I can let my arms relax, hang straight down, and they stay outside my knees. Shoulder width, they're in the way, so I have to go wider or narrower. This is why sumo also works, because now, it's not a real sumo, it's more like this for me. Now, your hands can also hang straight down. So sumo or conventional is going to be best. So for conventional, we're going to approach the bar, let the bar bisect our feet from front to back. We're going to lean over and grab the bar and get our hand placement, okay? From here, we want to inhale as we lower our hips. We're going to load our hamstrings, okay? And all this means is we're trying to put the tension in our glutes and hamstrings. At the same time, we're going to pull up on the bar to take out the slack. So, and then extend the hips forward. So again, that's pull the slack out of the bar as we lower the hips. Extend the hips forward, right? I do not want to see leaning back. That is only bad for the spine, right? The goal is to use the lower back and the glutes to extend forward and lock out so that the weight is driving straight down, right? In between reps, it's going to be best to fully reset. So we'll approach the bar, legs straight, load the hamstrings, pull out the slack, drive, extend the hips, lower, reset, reset, and there you have deadlifts. As far as breathing goes, it's always good to exhale when you're doing the working part. In this case, the standing up or extending the hips part. All right, there's deadlifts.